Redondo Beach, California. Just blocks from the ocean is Zania Flaming Grill. Opened in 2009 by the aunt and niece team, Faye and Brenda.
Mama's falafel for table 5. I'm Egyptian. I came to United States at 18. My first experience was a catering truck for 16 years, and it was really successful. But I always wanted to buy my own restaurant.
It was always my dream to have my own business, and when the door opened about opening a restaurant with Faye, I decided to give her a call since she had kitchen experience and I had management experience.
When I put meat somewhere in the grill, do not move it.
I just checked them.
It's done.
The reason why this place is going downhill is because of the drama between Faye and Brendan.
Actually, all this was on this side. These were on this side. They're not cooking.
Families don't want to come here because why would you want to come to a restaurant with arguing and stress? It's embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Faye is definitely the scary boss here. She's the one who pushes people, screams at people.
You guys need to take the meat when the order comes out.
She'll tell the staff, shut up.
Be quiet.
Get out of the kitchen.
Then move. Move from here.
Stop arguing with me.
I don't want to hear it.
Zip it.
Move, move. Don't worry about that right now. Do not move the tickets.
Faye needs help, but she doesn't want to accept it from anybody.
I know what I'm talking about, you guys.
Faye doesn't trust me to run this place.
The salad is not 10
You see me
cents.
standing here doing nothing? She sees me as her niece and not her partner. It's a complete joke. I'm obviously doing stuff.
Brenda doesn't seem to care anymore.
I'm gonna go sit down in my booth. I just want to sleep.
She's be on the phone.
How are you?
Text a friend. Where is Brenda? Right now with Brenda is just laziness. I want you to be a stronger person, but that's your personality.
It's not that I'm not, just because I'm not yelling at them and
It's not yelling. I want you to yell.
You know what, Faye?
Brenda and my mom have a bad relationship.
I'll fix it.
Fix what? It's correct.
It's not correct.
All the problems come from the restaurant. You become like so frustrated, you're like, the hell with it, I don't care anymore. It's so upsetting. This restaurant has put a strain on my entire family.
I really have to go. I'm done.
Nobody understands how much stress I'm under. I've borrowed from my parents a little over 60 grand. If the restaurant fails, I feel like I would have failed my family.
But you know what? We really need help. If I don't smile, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna cry. The restaurant is my life, but it became a burden. It seems like it's slipping away. And I feel like if this is go, I won't have anything left. It should never be like this.
Both Faye and Brenda have requested meetings with Chef Ramsay prior to him arriving at the restaurant.
How are you? Brenda, right?
Yes.
He realizes that this is a perfect opportunity to get both sides of the story.
It's Faye, right? Hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Likewise. Good to see you too.
It's an honor to meet you.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing you, and
Thank you.
obviously wanted to reach out and have a word before I went inside the restaurant.
Yes, I want to tell you some issues that I have with my business partner,
Okay,
my
great.
niece, Brenda.
Tell me about the restaurant. How did it start?
Faye had this idea and saw a location that she really liked and approached my mom, and she said that I would possibly be interested. It kind of just took off from there, you know, and it seemed like it was the right thing to do.
And are you 50-50?
Yes, we're 50-50 partners.
Right. So explain the roles of the restaurant.
I shop, I cook, I clean.
You're the chef as well?
Yes.
Wow, you're busy. So if you cook, shop, clean, what the hell does Brenda do?
Basically, there's different days where I am serving, and there's days where I'm on the line with Faye. And it can get a little overbearing back there. Because Faye, she's definitely a control freak. She doesn't have confidence in me stepping into the kitchen and being able to help her out. And she was just like, no, you're not doing it right. And I sometimes feel like I'm an employee, not an equal.
I have to prepare everything for Wednesday when I take off. Literally everything.
Why can't Brenda prep for her one day running that business independently?
She doesn't know. She stays out with friends and she's very tired. The kids tell me when I'm not there, we sit in the computer, watch TV or watch.
How does the business run on those nights when your auntie's not there?
Very smoothly.
customers are happy with the food?
Definitely. Things flow easy.
I feel like it's a disaster.
How do you know this is a
The
disaster?
customer come to me and tell me
Wow.
what happens.
Brenda's cooking in your absence. How would you give that out of 10?
6.
6.
I give myself 10.
Oh, wow. If she wasn't your niece, would you fire her?
Yes.
If this wasn't your auntie, would you fire her?
Yes.
How long can the business continue?
I'm giving myself about a year.
Really? Wow.
Our numbers are horrible.
Oh, I see. How much do you put into the business?
We put about 60 grand each.
Wow.
I'm afraid and scared that I will lose this in this time of my life. I don't see myself going to work for someone and even get hired. I really need Chef Ramsay to change Brenda. But I have doubt that anything will change. Brenda's not gonna change.
Okay, I'll see you back at the restaurant.
Thank
okay?
you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
I'll see you back there.
Appreciate you.
After hearing two completely different stories from the owners about why Zania is failing, Chef Ramsay arrives at the restaurant, anxious to see where the problems lie.
So fresh, flavorful food 7 days a week. I'm glad it's fresh. Hello.
Hello. Hi, my name's Amel.
Amel, nice to see you. And this is?
Mark,
Okay.
He's my son.
What do you do?
help around with everything from cooking to busing, serving,
Okay.
seating.
Right, well, good to meet you. Let me sit down, have a quick bite to eat, get up to speed, and I'll catch up after. Thank you.
Enjoy. Oh boy.
If you'd like to have a seat on the couch.
Excellent. Ooh, sinking down here. I feel like I'm back at my grandma's couch. Why have we got such high couches in such a small restaurant?
I'm not quite sure.
Wow, okay. Now, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 4.5 years.
So you've been here since the beginning?
Yes.
The two owners, do they run the business together? How does that work?
Faiza works here more days than Brenda does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aren't they 50-50 partners?
They're supposed to be 50-50, but I would say it'll probably be a 75-25 difference.
Oh, wow.
Faiza's definitely the 75% of the work.
And what does the other partner do?
Brenda's more laid back. She prefers more talking to the customers instead of being in the back with the kitchen.
Oh. So who's the boss?
The scary boss would be Faiza.
Faiza? Is it Faye or Faiza? She said to me her name was Faye, so...
Usually I call her Faiza, or sometimes when it's busy, I'll call her Faye. There's people who call her Fufu.
Fufu. I'll stick to Faye. She's scary.
She is hell on wheels.
Wow.
If it gets busy, no matter what it is, you will hear yelling in the dining room. Everything that happens back there, our customers see, our customers hear everything.
Wow, seriously.
Yeah. Faye has an extremely short temper. If something goes wrong, all hell will break loose.
How'd you get on with Mark? It must be hard when you're working with the owner's son.
Yes. If he sees something that's dirty, he will leave it for somebody else to take care of.
Is he lazy?
When it comes to cleaning, he doesn't do it full-heartedly, if that makes any sense.
So leaves a mess for you when you come in the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for the insights. I'm going to look at everything and... Oh, wait a minute. Mediterranean bistro, an exquisite dinning adventure. Wow. Where's Mark?
Mark? Oh, Mark, he's...
Could you ask him for a moment, please? Thank you.
He wants to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Amel, you come with him. Got a little quiz. Are you ready for this? How do you spell bistro?
How do you spell
Bistro.
B-I-S-T-R-O?
Uh-huh, good. And how do you spell dining?
D-I-N-N-I-G.
So you wrote this menu.
Dining is D-I-N-I-N-G.
Okay. Has anyone else mentioned it?
We have a lot of customers who have pointed it out to us.
Right. Thank you, Mark. Okay, Mel, what would you recommend?
We do 4 different dips. We'll do hummus, baba ganoush.
Give me the 4 different dips, so I'll go for that, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for the fava beans, the kiwi roll,
Okay.
and then let's go for the Zania combo plates.
All right.
Definitely. Thank you, my darling.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll place your order right now.
Yeah, first impressions? The place is soulless. Man. Oh. Jesus Christ. It's like dominoes. They just keep on coming down. Why is that? Honestly. Why? Oh, Jesus. Man. Wow.
Are you ready?
3 kibbeh fava beans and Zania combo. Okay, let's rock and roll.
I am very proud of my food and I stand by it. It's fresh, it's made to order. Chef Ramsay is no way he would dislike my food. The appetizer is ready, just take it out.
I'm confident. Our food's good.
Damn.
While the owners continue to blame each other for the restaurant's problems,
The appetizer is ready.
Chef Ramsay is anxious to taste the food.
So this is our combination appetizer.
Okay. Wow. Why is all that oil on there?
We usually drizzle the top of our appetizers with
Drizzle?
olive oil.
Or flood?
Usually we drizzle, but it looks like there's a little extra put on
Yeah, I'll
today.
say. Could I have a teaspoon, please, darling?
Of course.
Thank you. Wow. You drizzle sparingly with a touch of oil, but look at it. I've got little swimming pools, little miniature bathtubs full of oil floating on the side. It's gross. Can you ask Mark very carefully to stop staring at me because he's scary. He just stands there and stares.
Okay, I'll let
Grab
him.
another little dish first. Just put this oil in, please, darling.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, he says stop staring at him because you're creeping him out.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
It's a little dish.
Oh. Teaspoon of oil. Who put the oil on?
I'm not quite sure. I wasn't back there.
Wow. This is the hummus? My God. It's so thin. Yeah, it's just liquid. Is that normally that runny, the hummus?
I've been told it depends on the garbanzo beans.
Really? We're going to start blaming a fucking bean for the hummus?
There's times where the hummus will be extremely thin, or there's times where the hummus will be overly thick.
Yeah, it's not the beans' fault. It's the chef's.
I feel like I'm always apologizing for the food.
No, darling, I'm done with that.
Okay, but I'm not a chef. It's out of my control. Who put the oil on top of the appetizer?
I didn't do the appetizer.
I did it.
He said it's a lot of oil.
It's tradition to put a good amount of oil on hummus, so for Chef Ramsay not to like it is a shocker to me.
I should have made it for him.
It's a disgusting busing station. It looks dreadful. There has to be a much better place to put dirty dishes than that. That's bad. Amel, it's weird how you just drop all those dirties there.
Yeah, that's where our dishes go.
Why not just walk 5 feet and put the dirty plates inside the plate wash?
I don't know.
How difficult would it be to walk straight into the kitchen and put them in there?
Not hard at all. Chef Ramsay is right, but every time I try to open my mouth, every time I have a suggestion, I basically get told to shut up.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Fava beans is ready.
Okay, I'm coming to get it.
Oh.
Lava beans.
And who put the Z on then? What's the Z?
The Z for Zania, kind of a design.
Looks like someone's puked up on my plate.
Oh, come on.
Does that look appetizing to you?
Yeah. Doesn't look too appetizing.
It doesn't look appetizing at all, no. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
That looks like the inside of a diaper. I mean, it's so bad. Jeez.
Said the fava beans look like someone threw up.
Okay. Tell him enjoy your meal.
Man.
I'm done there, darling. That
Done?
one mouthful, too much.
All right, I'll get that out
I'll
of your way.
Thank you, my darling.
You're welcome.
One thing I can confirm, it tasted the way it looked. Dreadful.
Nope, not a winner.
Okay, whatever.
You guys, this is crazy. I don't agree with Chef Ramsay about some of the items. That's a first. I will defend my food to Chef Ramsay because I know how healthy and delicious it is.
Chef Ramsay has only sampled a few dishes, but is already questioning the food.
That looks like the inside of a diaper.
And owners Faye and Brenda are questioning the feedback.
Food never comes back. That's the first. People always rave about our food. Whatever. If you're telling me my food's not good, I'd love to see what's good.
Who put the kibbeh back?
I did.
They're gonna be dry. That's why I moved the one that's cooked already.
Kibbie roll, Mark?
I don't want to serve you.
Why not?
So fucking rude.
You should be confident in what you do.
So these are...
Kibbie rolls.
Describe the dish.
Kibbie rolls. It's a Bulgar wheat shell with a sirloin ground beef and pine nuts in the middle.
Thank you, Mr. Sunshine. Fresh?
Kind of.
Wow, what does that mean?
She'll have them like prepped for the week, like 1 week ahead, because it takes so much time in prepping.
Are they frozen?
Yeah, they're frozen. Yes, sir.
Do you know what it says on the front of the restaurant, on the banners outside?
About the catering?
No. Go outside, have a quick look,
Okay.
read it and come back in. We'll have a chat. Damn. I know he can't spell. Let's hope he can fucking read.
Jesus.
What did it say?
Care about quality and taste.
Okay, great. What else did it say? Began with F.
Begin with F? I didn't read, I just read quality and taste, and I was just ashamed.
There's 3 Fs there. Now read it properly and come back and tell me what it says.
No problem.
Have a look.
Whatever you say. Oh, man.
Right, 3 Fs.
3 Fs. Fresh, flavorful food.
Right. And you're telling me now my appetizer is frozen because we make a bulk at the beginning of the week.
Yeah?
I just read that, literally entering the building, so I don't expect anything frozen. Thank you. Wow.
So your sign outside says fresh, flavorful food. So, yeah? Yeah, but this is frozen. You knew by the taste.
The kibbie, you cannot do it fresh.
You're not gonna like what he has to say.
I stand by the kibbie because we really use good ingredients. I don't see in any Arabic home anyone can make them differently.
The chicken's almost ready?
It's kind of not cooking on that side.
I don't want to burn it.
It's not burning.
That's-
I need to
no.
mark it, and it's done.
If it's done, it needs to be off the grill.
Well, it still
So
needs
it
to
will
get
be
marked.
overdone.
It's not overdone.
It is.
It's not.
Maybe you should be doing all the cooking then.
Doing drama for nothing. Faye is over my shoulder micromanaging and just constantly bossing us in the kitchen.
There's no time for burning meat.
I'm just over it all. Can you take this, please? That's one item I could stand behind.
This is our Zania combo plate.
No, thank you, though. Wow. Instantly, you can see it's dry, slicing in there. Wow. And this one is the
That's just a regular beef kebab.
meat is just like it's boiled. It's just tasteless. Everything's so overcooked.
We try to make our meat medium, but that looks medium well done.
It's drier than Mark's personality. And the kofta, sadly, is overcooked and dry. That's drier than the sand surrounding the pyramids of Egypt. That is dreadful. And the chicken is bland. Is the chicken fresh or is that frozen?
The chicken is frozen.
What a shame. Who cooked my lunch today?
That would be a mixture of Faye and Brenda. I think they tag teamed on the dishes.
I suppose when you tag team, you'd expect it to be twice as good, but this one's twice as bad. Darling, I'm done. Wow, that was disappointing. Thank you, darling. Wow. Trust me, this has been a huge, huge disappointment.
There's not been one thing that you said you liked.
Not even one item, huh?
Let's come over, please. Wow, I don't know where to start, really. Faye, Brenda, I'm so disappointed. The atmosphere's flat, the decor's drab, and I'm sat on the corner of a ridiculous cushion opposite a large container of dirty shit.
They've never done that before. That's what's bothering me today.
Excuse me? We do that every week. I believe you and Vanessa use buckets, don't you?
But don't put the buckets on the floor.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's on the floor. I don't think that's the issue. I think the fact that the bucket's in view
They
of the
fill them
customers.
and they walk inside the kitchen with them.
But we have been told to use a bucket.
I always asked you guys to use a bucket so stuff doesn't spill all over the place. But we've never said to put it on the floor.
Yeah, you use the table or one of the chairs and you take them back inside when they're almost full.
But they're still in front of the
We never
customers if we
put
leave them on the
we
chair
never put them in the floor.
I'm a little confused. Do we leave them on the floor?
Never.
Yes.
Wow. But set all that aside. I've just had a bad experience, and I felt the food was below standard. The hummus was runny, very liquidy. Why so much oil on there?
I have Arabic customers
Okay.
that like loads of olive oil.
When customers want more oil, don't assume that everybody wants more oil. I don't even think it was olive oil. What was that oil in there?
Olive oil.
It was olive oil. Wow. That must be cheap. What's funny?
Our product's not cheap.
Your product's not cheap. Okay. So what's so funny?
You said it was cheap.
It tasted cheap.
It's not expensive, but it's not cheap.
I'm not going to argue with you, but you sit there on your ass laughing your head off thinking it's funny.
I'm not going to get upset because of what you say.
No?
I'm just going to smile about it. It's
Fine.
your opinion.
Well, how old are you?
26, sir.
I'd expect that if you're 16. Because right now, Mark is very far from funny. Can I continue about my lunch? For me, a kofta, when you bite into it, it just bursts with flavour. This thing was dry beyond belief.
But this is #1 seller. This is what my customer eats every time they walk in.
But Faye, chicken was dry and the beef was dry. Is that protein frozen?
We buy it fresh.
I buy it fresh
We marinate
and I
it.
Buy it
marinate
fresh,
and I
so
have
there's a
to freeze
system.
it.
Prep, freeze and cook. I don't know why you think customers would leave their homes to come and eat frozen food.
I don't have a walk-in freezer and I don't have a walk-in cooler.
Okay,
So my option is to freeze it, then cook it.
how long have you been functioning like this?
18 months, 2 years.
It's been like this since day one.
I just wanted to let you know that I don't have the help to repair when I need help.
Right.
I cannot cut myself in half, have my half here behind the counter and the other half
Sure.
inside.
But Faye, have you given up?
No,
Do you want to give up?
no. I have nothing else. I can fight by myself.
What?
I need help.
From your family?
But yes,
So who's not pulling their weight?
none of them.
Chicken was dry.
But this is #1 seller.
Faye not only believes that her food is impeccable,
I need help.
she also believes that she is the only one in this restaurant who is putting in a real effort.
So who's not pulling their weight?
None of them.
None of us. You don't let anybody help you.
Brenda, what's going on? Is your auntie on her own?
She's not on her own. She's not. She has to have her hand in everything. She has to marinate. She has to cut.
That's not true.
That is true.
When is the last time you cut the chicken or lamb or beef and you marinate it?
Many, many times.
When?
Many times.
No, that's a lie. And
Many
you know
times.
that.
It's
No,
not a
that's
lie. I have always
No.
stand with you in the back and ask you, show me how to do
I
this.
said,
Show me how to
I
do
always
that.
tell you what, bring a piece of paper and pen and
No, you
write it.
don't. No, you don't. You don't say, hey, come here, let me show you how to do this. So if I'm ever off, you could do it.
You've not been shown the recipes?
No.
She never asked, so she see me.
That's not true.
She see me when I marinate.
always go
She's
in, what can I
with
help
me
with?
almost every time I'm here.
Many times I brought in my laptop and I said, let's go through the recipes.
If she came and tell me I wanted to learn this, I would never tell her no. I would
You
never tell
always
her
say,
no.
Faye, I have to do it.
They can bring a piece of paper and pen anytime when I'm doing something and write what I do.
That's not true.
When was the last time you were shown how to cook something? Never?
Minor stuff in the kitchen,
Seriously?
like appetizers, but that's pretty much it.
Really?
Yes,
5 years?
yes.
You two don't sound like a niece and an auntie. When was the last time your auntie gave you a compliment about something?
I don't get compliments.
When she cooks, all I hear from the customer is complain because
There's
she
nobody
only
gets
cooks when I'm
complimented.
not here. Just the last week, on Wednesday I was off. On Thursday, a customer walks in just to complain about how horrible the food was when I'm not here.
I've never
And I'm
been
not saying
told that.
because you don't take it
Then
well
you
from
should
me.
tell me.
I told you so many times you don't take it well from
How?
me.
When did you tell me? When?
No, when the falafel is dry and
The
was
falafel
burned,
was
I
perfect.
got so many feedback.
That's not true. I'm very picky how everything's cooked on the grill.
That's not
Don't
true.
believe me? Ask the servers.
The server cooks the food when you're here most of the time.
No, they don't.
You don't cook all the time when she's here?
No.
No, I want her to answer.
So I sit
When
on
I'm
my
busy.
ass when everybody else is working?
Yes, and I tell you, find something to do.
I've offered to cut chicken multiple
You're
times for
not-
free, and I was told that I wasn't allowed to do it.
But I'm confused. You want them to do it, but then they say you don't let them do it.
No, they don't want to. That is
That's
true.
not
That's
true.
my God honest truth.
That's not true.
No, no.
I offered. I wasn't
No, she
allowed to
never
do it.
did.
I offered
She never did
to
work for
learn.
free.
I offered to work for free to learn how to cut the chicken and help her during the week.
I don't want you to be with me in the kitchen.
No, I'm saying
I
you
don't
told
want
me.
you to be with me in the kitchen, and that's why I will never tell you anything. I'm afraid that she gets hurt when she's working her regular shift and not even cooking. She's hurting herself.
I don't usually hurt myself. I haven't
I
poked
need a
myself with a
bandage.
knife.
Every day, Amal needs a bandage.
I've never poked myself with a knife here.
Amal, you ask for bandage all the time.
No, I really don't.
Wow.
In the end, it's not my job to cook. I don't get paid to cook. I don't get paid to do inventory. I don't get paid any extra to do anything. But as a family, we do it just
You
because
do
we
my
care about them.
inventory?
I've done the takeout
It's not
inventory.
mine.
I
It's
call for. I
inventory.
do
She
the
didn't
bread.
say your inventory.
I do the bread inventory.
Maybe a few times, but not all the time.
Not all the time because I have my own job to do. And when I come in and the dining room's dirty, my first thing to do is
Why is the
take
dining
it-
room dirty?
Because the staff
some people-
from the night before don't clean.
Really?
When it comes to cleaning, Mark does not do it.
There's a little bit more lenience.
Don't say that shit. Don't
can
point
I
fingers.
finish my-
Because that shit happens. I've came right after
Okay.
you swept, and I've swept.
I'm trying
I'm
to
gonna
it's
tell
been
you
dirty.
something. By far, she does way more of her duties.
But it happens
more
goes
than
both ways.
anybody else.
Is
No,
Mark
it's
lazy?
Not.
No, he's not.
He's not lazy?
Actually, he works the busiest nights.
He works the busiest nights, but when it comes to bussing and cleaning and
And
pulling
TV
his
is
rope,
what
he
part of
doesn't
it
pull it.
really?
Mark does not pull his rope when it comes to his duties.
If you want to start pointing
Because-
fingers, Brenda,
No.
I was gonna keep my mouth shut and not say shit about anyone. When you sit on your fucking phone, we're cooking, serving, and you're sitting.
Negative.
Whatever.
And if
Also, I'm not gonna say
if I'm
anything.
gonna sit down and
It's
actually
okay, go
put
for it,
food
Brenda.
in my mouth,
When
go
you're here
ahead,
for
walk
5
out
hours,
like you always do.
When you're here for 5 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm not here for 5 hours. You are.
This impromptu staff meeting has gone from Brenda and Faye pointing fingers at each other
No, when the falafel is dry,
The
was
falafel
burnt,
was perfect.
to the blame game with the entire staff,
There's a little bit more lenience.
Don't say that shit. Don't point
Can I
fingers.
finish?
including Faye's son Mark.
If you want to start pointing
Because-
fingers, Brenda, when you sit on your fucking phone, we're cooking, serving, and you're sitting.
Negative.
Whatever.
Go ahead, walk out like you always do.
When you're here for 5 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not here for 5 hours. You are.
Whatever.
I wasn't gonna talk shit about anybody, but okay. I'll be yelled at taking food to the third table over
By
there.
who?
By Faiza. She will scream at me as I'm walking.
because
In front of customers.
I asked the TV to be off.
No, it
and
has
she
nothing to do
walks
with the
away, act
TV.
like
These
she
are
didn't
different
hear me.
issues.
I have to scream at you, turn off the TV because it has some bumping and grinding and whatever is going on TV, and it pisses me off because I walk from
Bumping and
inside.
grinding on what?
On
There's
one
not
of the
bumping and
video,
grinding
American video
when-
channel. The solution Brenda have to change her shift because I voice my opinion.
I changed the shift because you guys constantly bump heads and you constantly get into these great arguments in this open kitchen in the dining room. It's
In front of customers?
in front
Yes.
of customers.
Wow. I need to see this place working tonight. Just do what you normally do so I can have a chance of getting up to speed to see how this place functions. I'm getting some fresh air. What a lunch. I'll be back later.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. And I thought the problems were just the food.
I can't handle this.
Nobody here is perfect. Nobody here is
You
perfect.
just make it seem like when Mark and Vanessa are here, it happens when all of us are here,
but
Brenda.
you guys don't pull your weight. Nobody pulls their weight, and that's what the problem is.
I wish that we have a camera roll when Amel is working. Here.
She works.
I never told
Nobody
you she
here
doesn't
works
work.
like the way she works. Her mouth, yes, I agree.
I agree.
But
she's
when
a-
it comes to her work, she goes the extra mile. Her mouth is what gets her in trouble. She's an awesome worker, and she needs to know that too, to
I
work
always
better.
tell her. I always tell her
You
that.
know what? Nobody gets compliments here, Faye. Nobody.
I tell her, thank you, we have a great night, thank you, have a good night. Of course, she doesn't tell you I tell her that, but she comes back and cry about things. Amel is not my problem. What my problem is what he said about the food.
Anybody hungry? I'm eating my frozen food. Anybody want to eat frozen food?
I'm glad you're laughing about it. It's not funny.
Ironically, the only thing that Faye and Brenda agree on is the food.
I don't want this to burn because I don't have time to make more.
It's not gonna burn.
Unfortunately, aside from their issues with each other, that is the restaurant's biggest problem.
Okay, are we ready?
Ready or not, I have to be ready.
What can I get started for you today?
Can I get an order of the falafel and a garlic sauce?
Definitely hummus, no doubt. Yeah.
You got it. I'll be right back.
Okay, just explain to me how the line works.
Okay. The tickets come out and we start to pull whatever meats and we start cooking.
Wow. Okay, don't let me stop you.
Okay, table 1, spicy hummus and beef shawarma with Zania.
I got it. Brenda, when you do that spicy hummus, put more chili. That's why I cut these jalapenos. Use them, please.
We're giving them spicy hummus, Faye. It's always
Spicy
made the
means
same.
spicy.
Whatever.
Hummus still looks very watery, though. Is this it here?
Yes.
How often is that made?
Every few days. This is #1 seller, so within just 2-3 days it's finished.
Right.
That's disgusting. This is bad. That hummus is awful. Why is it so runny?
The consistency could get better.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry for interrupting. How are we, ladies? Welcome. Hummus, how's that?
Bland and runny.
My apologies.
Didn't have any flavor at all, and it was thin.
So runny.
Runny.
Thank you. Fresh food, 7 days a week, my ass.
He's leaving?
I don't think Gordon Ramsay likes us.
Mom, you're complaining about the spicy hummus. They said it's not spicy.
I can't believe this. Brenda, when people ask you for a spicy hummus, they want a spicy hummus.
Enough. I don't need something explained to me 3 times.
He's here.
Yay.
With Chef Ramsay seeing so many customers unsatisfied with the same watery hummus that he had at lunch, he has returned from a trip to a nearby supermarket
I'll show them how good the hummus is.
with a plan.
Shh. Mum's the word. Mum's the word.
Yes.
There we are. Ladies, there we are. Some fresh hummus. Gents, the same for you. My apologies. Sorry. Way too much oil.
He's cleaning tables for us?
That's for you to share.
That's good.
Much better.
He keeps taking stuff and moving it. I don't know what's going on.
Man, it's working. Creating a buzz here. They're loving it. Holy crap. I'm running out.
That's good. Better?
Who would have thought that store-bought hummus would be high in demand? How was that?
Very good. This is better.
Yeah,
Much
happy?
better. That had flavor. The other stuff.
Brenda, all the chicken is done.
Just give me a second. I'm making the damn salad.
The chicken was just, that was nasty.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no. No.
They're
Listen.
ordering complete new entree. She said she didn't like it at all.
What happened to it?
She said the chicken didn't taste good at all.
Oh, really? It's dry. Is it supposed to be minced like that?
This is exactly the way it's served everywhere I know. I never, ever have someone return to chicken
Complain. Okay,
shawarma.
fine. Well,
Not complain. We have
don't let me
complaints.
stop you.
I
Well,
understand.
let's call them a
I
liar.
understand. I never have a complaint of dry or overcooked shawarma. I tasted most of the shawarma and I know how delicious it is.
Can I go ask them why they didn't like anything or like what their opinion is? Because that's
do
just.
what you think it's
All right,
good.
'cause that's
Because
just.
this is never happens before.
Hello, ladies. How are you today? You've sent back everything, so I just wanted to come and.
We just didn't
Live
like
in the
it.
area.
What did you not like about the items?
The chicken shawarma tasted like rubbery.
Okay.
And this is like vinegary and mushy.
Was the flavor? It just wasn't. Was it for
bland,
you?
yeah.
Okay. Or you guys are done.
We're good.
Whatever. All of a sudden, people are food critics.
What did they say?
They thought the shawarma was rubbery. Our dolmas taste like vinegar.
Stuff never came back before. Never.
Whatever. They don't like it. They don't like it.
Wowza.
God help me.
Beef kebab. Is it ready?
Ready.
That ain't medium.
This is the medium.
No, it's raw. Beef is still cooking for that plate. I'll fix it.
Leave it, leave it.
Seriously, do what you always do. I'm fed up with Faye dominating in the kitchen. It's really hard to deal with.
This one's like hard as a rock, and I got medium rare.
That one's raw. Half of this beef is well, half of this beef is raw.
But these are medium. If I cook them more, they will not be medium anymore.
But one of them was raw. That's what I'm trying.
Stop commenting on everything, please.
I don't know why you're acting like I'm the one who's doing it. I can't handle this.
Mel, why does she quick to jump down your throat? Why is that?
I don't know if you haven't noticed, it happens to everybody who comes back here, even Brenda.
Wow, bloody hell. Ay, ay, ay.
It's really rare. You know what, just go ahead. You can just take it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh, cheers.
This is supposed to be medium and it's rare.
Let me see, Mike. Okay, that's cooked.
That is raw.
I wasn't talking to you, Emma.
Oh, man.
Redo it. It looks like shit.
We ever serve it any night? We serve this?
Seriously, Faye, making me lose it.
Oh, my God. Flaming grill. Flaming fucking mess.
Oh, you want to scream?
That's disgusting.
Disgusting. We're done.
How are we? How's the food?
It is stone cold.
Yeah, I had that for lunch, and it wasn't pleasant. My apologies. Thank you.
The customers have given a very clear verdict on the food at tonight's dinner service. So Chef Ramsay decides to move on to an inspection of the rest of the kitchen, including the food storage.
Freezers are busy. Man. Wow. There must be 3 to 4 weeks worth of prep in there. What's that?
Does that look appetizing?
Mediterranean. It's not. Man. This one? Kiwi mix. Leftovers in a home kitchen.
No date. My God. Ugh.
Disgusting. God, what a mess.
This stuff has been in there so long, it's all freezer burnt. Any chance of any flavour has gone. A bit like the flame on the grill. Just boxes of meat prepped in bulk.
They say fresh, flavourful food. My arse. I say frozen, frozen, frozen. That's gross.
It's dinner service at Zania.
It's raw. Beef is still cooking for that plate. I'll fix it.
Leave it, leave it.
Seriously?
Oh, I want to scream.
And while Faye and Brenda continue to argue in the open kitchen,
Boxes of meat prepped in bulk.
Chef Ramsay is uncovering some alarming practices in the back kitchen,
My God.
which include a massive amount of frozen food.
Fresh salmon. Oh, shit. Frozen salmon.
Ugh, what is that? Welcome to my Mediterranean flaming grill.
Pita bread bag. There's like lamb in there. Look at that.
Ugh,
Defrosting frozen meat in warm water. What a mess.
chicken shawarma. Ugh. Does this lady really know how to run a restaurant?
I don't think so. The logic has left the building.
This is too many orders and none of them on the grill. I thought you took all
I
the
took
meats.
out lamb.
Okay, it's not on the grill.
Well, it disappeared.
Can I show you something? Just 2 seconds.
Sure,
Just to talk to you in private?
sure.
Yes, I just want to show you something very
Okay.
quickly.
What do you want back there for?
This was in the sink in a bowl of water.
We run the water on it to defrost it.
Running hot water on it. What does that do?
It's not hot water. I run cold water.
It's warm on the outside and solid in the middle. So when it's different colours like that, do you know what that means? The meat is cooked. Even before you start turning this into kofta, you're screwed. One more thing. What's this here? What are you doing on here?
I'm defrosting some chicken.
And why are you defrosting that?
I marinated yesterday and I didn't have enough space in the fridge, so I put inside the freezer. I disagree about the meat. Freezing the food, it doesn't make it go bad. I really don't get what he's saying, 100%.
Some of those customers tonight, the food that came back, were the customers right or were they wrong?
I never, since I opened, they have that much food came back, never.
I don't think you understand how far you've slipped. Get real.
I am.
No, you're not. Why aren't your customers coming back to your restaurants? Faye.
I don't know. They loved my food, they loved my smile.
You're not being honest. You're not being honest with yourself, and you're not being honest with your customers.
No, I've been honest.
Your customers were complaining about the hummus, the dips. They weren't very excited. So I went and made some. Stay there. How is that?
It's delicious hummus.
Can you taste the difference?
Yes, the texture.
Now I have a confession to make. I actually walked to a store and bought it. You need to be 10 times better than store-bought hummus. Otherwise, what's the point in running a restaurant?
Tonight was a shock to me. Like, wow, why everything is coming back? There is certain plates I'm very proud of and it came back.
But it's not good enough. What you're doing is so wrong. And unfortunately, because you're surrounded by family members, you've convinced yourself and them that what you're doing is right. Well, I'm sorry. Flaming grill, it's not. Extinguished grill, it is. And the problems, Faye, are inside. Do you want this business to continue?
I feel like I'm hanging by a thread. There's no point of running this. Been praying and saying tomorrow would be a better day. That better day is not coming. I'm done.
I don't think you understand how far you've slipped. Get real.
I am.
No, you're not. Why aren't your customers coming back to your restaurants, Faye?
I don't know. Tonight was a shock to me. Like, wow, why everything is coming back? There is certain plates I'm very proud of and it came back.
But it's not good enough. What you're doing is so wrong. Flaming grill, it's not. Extinguished grill, it is. And the problems, Faye, are inside. Do you want this business to continue?
I feel like I'm hanging by a thread. There's no point of running this. Been praying and saying tomorrow would be a better day. That better day is not coming. I'm done. I just have nothing else. I never thought it would be such failure. I never seen it in that way, never.
I can see the sadness.
I'm so sorry. I'm just overwhelmed.
No, please don't be overwhelmed, but just answer this for me. Do you want to continue?
I do. This is all I have. I'm just burned out. I overwork.
No, but are you 100% sure that you want to continue in this business?
I do. I love what I do. Tonight it didn't show because I really didn't love the way things were going.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. I want you to change your attitude, because you can't change what you're doing. We have no chance in trying to change this restaurant.
Yes.
I hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. I honestly have nothing left if I lose here. This is it. This is my life. And if it doesn't work, I don't know what to do.
You got 2 seconds? Yeah, that was rough. Rough. And I'm gonna call it as I see it. You guys are just going through the motions. And when something goes wrong, you fall out with your auntie, she falls out with you, and all of a sudden, you then just go back into your own corners. And the only people suffering are the customers. All night long, the problems are on the outside. The problems are the customers. It's never inside, and we never ever look objectively and understand how bad we are. Everyone's walking around in denial.
It was hard to hear. I'm not upset because I'm in denial. I'm just upset because this is the first time we've encountered this.
Not trying to rub your face in it.
Right.
But tonight 3 tables started complaining about the hummus. I ran 100 meters up the road. I store-bought it. Came back through the kitchen, presented it. They loved it. I'm trying to get that message through to your aunt. But when customers think that a store-bought hummus is better than what you've just served them and charged them 3 times the money, that's how far we've slipped. And you know what? It's sad in there. It is so sad. I've got a question for you. Deep down inside, from the bottom of your heart, do you want to seriously continue running this business?
I definitely do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
100%. Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
I need a hug. You're okay? Everything for the best. No, don't cry. We need to make it better. You know, he's right when it comes to certain points. I need you to help me here.
Instead of pointing the finger, can we come up with a list of things that you could do to improve?
I think that's actually a really great idea.
I want to go. I'm really tired. I'm frustrated.
In Faye's mind, she thinks that we're the problem and that we make mistakes and that we're the issue. But she's the chef, she's the prep, she does everything. And I believe 100% that she won't change, and there's no question about it.
Okay, everybody clock out and go home.
I'd love to fix all these problems, but my hands are tied. Faye has to trust me as a business partner in order for things to change.
Chef Ramsay knows the only way he can move forward with fixing the restaurant
Let's come out over here.
is that he first must find a way to get Brenda and Faye on the same page. He begins the day with a staff meeting with the goal of clearing the air.
Last night, I saw you, Faye, burnt out, feeling alone, isolated, and you saw no light at the end of the tunnel. I understand after you telling me how hard it is and you're on your own. I get all that. I got that yesterday. But last night, I watched everything, and you work, talk, and perform like someone has given up. Last night, I went into the kitchen and just took a few notes. There must be 3 to 4 weeks' worth of prep, frozen solid in there.
All freezer burns. They're supposed to be beef. Sure.
Do you know, in that freezer, there's containers stacked this high full of prep. You've prepped so far in advance, it's freezer burns. Then I look at the refrigeration unit in there, and it is bedlam. The fresh stuff is at the front, and the old stuff is at the back.
I honestly don't have all the stuff there.
You don't... Oh, this is so difficult. I'm not going to embarrass you and bring out the yellow and the rotten parsley.
Okay.
So you know what's in the back of the fridge?
Yes.
What I want to talk about this morning is why is it like that?
Lack of help, lack of...
You're freezing it for the lack of help.
Yes.
Faye, before I can go any further forward, let me ask you this. Do you think that you're the only one that's actually working and prepping in this restaurant?
Yes. They can call me a liar if they want to. They come here, do their shift. I feel like they're here to make their tips and leave.
Right.
That's my honest truth.
Yeah, well...
That's how I feel about them.
So who was the first person that literally gave up? Your son? Your niece?
Brenda.
Brenda? Is that true? You sit there in silence.
I sit here in silence because I know the truth. I know that I've stepped up so many times. I do.
But she has other people who offer to do it. I try to help, but...
I don't like Amal to be in the kitchen because she cries about everything and little thing, and she all day. All day. Yes, she did. Burn herself with hot water, poked herself with knife. Even
I haven't poked myself with a knife.
She's denying this right now because she doesn't let me finish. I feel responsible for her. asking for bandage all the time, and I don't want blood in the food. I don't want the drama itself. Amal complains about being here. After 9 o'clock, she give me an attitude face.
It was 10:30.
But it was her time to go out with her boyfriend, waiting for her outside. She's this. Only talk, not do.
Right.
And when I say that to her, she take it as I'm mean. I'm the biggest bee that she ever seen.
Do you trust her?
I do. She's amazing help.
She just
She's
said
a
she
very
doesn't.
good worker.
I'm confused. I
She's
trust her, but I don't trust her. Does she not welcome help?
Oh, not for me whatsoever.
I think when she's drained, she accepts the help, but she has to reach that level.
Can I say why I do that?
Go ahead.
I hear complaint from Brenda all the time because she wants off. She needs her time
That's
off.
not what Brenda's saying. Look at Brenda.
Faye, I tell you, when I have a family event to go to and I slip out of here for an extra day, I feel guilty.
I know
and
you
I've
said
expressed that to you so many times. I
did.
feel guilty.
What? I tell you
I don't
why.
like taking time
I tell
off.
you why.
And it's because
I tell you why, and I wanted you to have fun and enjoy family when you're out of here.
Exactly.
So you don't come with that burden and that look again, like you don't want to be here.
And I don't want you to have that same look either, Faye.
I didn't have that look till recently.
How many?
when it's
No.
like
How many times
everybody's
have I
free
told
and
you?
I am the one who have to carry everything.
Faye, wait a minute. How many
Everybody's
times
free.
have I asked you, please take an extra time off?
I
Go
tell you,
home
can you
for
be
a few
able to do
days.
things when I'm not here?
And I do. I do anything that you ask me to do. You tell me to roast the
Ask.
eggplant and peel it, I
Ask.
do. Because unless I ask you to please let me do something, let me help you out, unless I do, you don't tell me, hey, come back
I
here
make
and help
a list.
me. How many
and
times?
I leave it 90% of the time. I end up with
90%,
no biscuits in the morning.
99% of the
when
stuff
I
is
have
done.
lunch and I have to serve.
No, 99% of
Honest
this
to
time
God.
is done, and if it's not done, it's because I was busy on the line. That's the only time stuff doesn't get done. I've many times walked in the back. She's like, I have a lot of preparation. What can I help with? I'll put freaking gloves on, and I'll pull out a cutting board and a knife. Tell me how to do it. Show me how to do it.
Until we get a phone call and we leave the kitchen, never come back.
I'm so confused.
But
They're
I am.
saying
I go through the same stuff you do. I mean, I'm not sitting here freaking leg over leg doing nothing.
So why does Faye have to prep for you when it's her day off?
Because she feels that she needs to season things, that she needs to cut things, and it has to be
Why
done
though?
by
You're cooking
her.
them. You're cooking them. It's like you can't trust your family. Who can you trust?
It's not a point of trust. It's a point of everyone, they want their time off.
So they don't want to be here as much as you do.
It's
Even
not-
your 50% partner.
Yes,
Wow.
That's not
Wow.
true. That is so not true.
that's true.
Maybe everybody's assuming that I don't want to be here, or she doesn't want to be here, or nobody wants to be here. It's not voiced.
Right.
Nothing's voiced. There's poor communication.
I can see that. This is crazy.
Any of you showed up an hour earlier just to get your own thing going?
I show up early a lot, actually.
I
I'm
have
never.
your time card.
Okay, you have my time card, then you know I'm at least 10 to 20 minutes
You're
early.
never here 20, 30, 40, 1 hour earlier.
Because I don't need to be here an hour early because I need to take care of my dining room. That is the job that you have given me,
But
so I
Did
do.
you hear that? She take care of the
Faye's
dining
away.
room, which looks like this all the time.
Why do you feel so uncomfortable that the night before you take your day off, you have to control them with everything that you do? Why has it got that bad?
Nobody stepped in.
Nobody
Even
stepped
when
in.
they
She
would
won't
ask.
let us. Brenda's
Brenda.
offered,
That's
everybody's
enough.
offered, and she won't teach anybody because she wants to do it. When she complains and stuff like that, she doesn't allow
That's enough
anybody to
today.
do anything.
I even told you bring a damn piece of paper and a pen and write down what I tell you.
One time, 2 days ago,
only
3 days ago. Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't ever use that word with me. Ever. I mean it. Do not ever use this language with me.
It's all about my language, but you're not listening to what I'm trying to say behind
No,
it.
I'm trying. For the last 4, 5, 7 years you were here, did you ever ask me to come and write things down?
No, but I've come and
That's
asked to
it.
help in the
That's
kitchen.
enough.
You can ask her.
When you ask, I told you to come and bring a piece of paper and pen and write exactly
No,
what
you
I'm
didn't.
doing.
You told me that 3 days ago when we were making
But
statements.
it
That
was the only time you
fucking
asked.
you've ever said anything
But
like
it
that.
was the only time, and I told you do not use that language with me for the second time.
Whatever. I've offered so many times.
You've been here for years. If you were so smart, why you didn't come next to me one day and said, you know what?
I did. I stayed in the kitchen and watched you cut meat, and you tell me to shut up and get out.
No, that's not true. That's
Okay.
a lie.
What started out as a staff meeting to clear the air
I go through the same stuff you do.
has erupted into a screaming match between Faye and the staff.
I even told you bring a damn piece of paper and a pen and write down what I tell you.
One time, 2 days ago. Are you fucking kidding me?
With Faye holding onto her belief that no one is committed,
So they don't want to be here as much as you do?
Yes.
Wow.
and the staff holding onto their belief
Nobody wants to help her because she's so critical of the way you do help her.
that Faye is actually unwilling to accept help from anyone.
Okay, stop.
Don't you want to be consistent?
Yeah, of course, yeah, naturally. But what is it that you struggle with to teach them?
I tried.
No, I don't think you're trying
tried.
enough.
She doesn't have the patience to train somebody. If she does, she'll show you and then she'll say, do it. And then if you do it and it's not perfect the way she wants, she'll get so frustrated and she'll yell at you to the point where it's just, you feel overwhelmed yourself. And
Did I ever do that with you?
Yes.
That's not true.
Mom, is that true?
She has a hard time trusting people.
Faye told me yesterday, if you were not family, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you would be fucking fired. Now,
Yes,
why can't you trust them to run this business?
I can.
Prove it. Prove it. No, you need to prove that you have the trust.
Okay, I'm gonna agree to something. I'm gonna leave everything not done the night before.
Not
and
done.
you walk here and you ask to be served food and see what you're gonna get.
Stop there. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna open for lunch. I'd like to see you and you behind the line. I'd like to see you and you in the dining room. And you are going home.
Okay.
Okay? And I will give you feedback on how it went. You've got 15 minutes. Let's go. 15 minutes. You happy with that?
Yes.
Let's go.
I know I could do this without Faye, and I would love for her to see that I am capable of doing this and I can run the show.
It's your time to shine. Yeah.
You okay?
I'm okay.
You sure?
Yes,
This is hard for you.
very.
Yeah?
Today is gonna be disaster. I don't feel like it goes the way it's supposed to go when I'm not here.
Now, I want you to jump in here. Yeah?
They're gonna struggle without me.
I have a confession for you. You're not going home really. I'd like you to sit in here and watch carefully. Because I don't think you really know what goes on in your restaurant when you're not there.
Okay,
Listen carefully.
I will.
Pay close attention to everything you see.
Okay,
Okay, good.
thank you, sir.
I'll see you later.
Thank you so much.
Right.
All right.
Mel or Vanessa, does someone know how to put the rice cooker on cook?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Wow, Mark.
Brenda, this is cooking, right?
I'm holding my breath for them.
We got customers coming in, guys.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to Zania Flaming Grill.
Go ahead and have a seat. I'll be right with you.
And what can I get for you, sir?
I'll do the lamb kebab plate.
I'm going to try the beef shawarma sandwich.
Can we try the
The matabo?
Yeah.
Sure.
First order on.
Yeah.
What is it?
A matable appetizer.
Okay.
If you can get the sides for me, Mark.
You got it.
The first orders are in.
How we doing on the meats, Mark?
Beef is done. Kofta's done. One
Excellent.
piece of lamb, it should be coming out any minute.
And without Faye's micromanagement,
Are those potatoes ready? It needs to go out with
Potatoes
this order.
ready.
All right.
Brenda, working alongside Mark, seems to have the kitchen under control.
This is ready. Table 2.
Here we go. We have your falafel.
Beef shawarma sandwich with onion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the lunch service is off to a solid start.
I need chicken shawarma started.
Turn around and check Brenda because there is shawarma sitting there for a while.
Mark, let me know what's ready so we can start dishing.
Chicken's almost ready. Beef shawarma's almost ready. The beef, maybe 2 more minutes for the beef shawarma.
You have a whole pan that's cooked already. Come on, you guys. Use the cooked one.
This chicken is done.
Make sure that shawarma have no oil in it when you dish it.
A little bit more.
Oh my God.
Go.
Table 5.
No. It just seems like everything in here is over oiled.
Do you want me to just take it?
Please.
Okay, sure.
It's a bit of oil.
It just seemed a little bit over oiled.
Oil, no, down, sorry.
Table 5 does want the kebabs, but they don't want to wait 20 minutes for it.
It's gonna be a 10-minute wait.
Okay, I'll tell them.
As the busy lunch service continues without Faye,
Okay, we're getting backed up.
pressure in the kitchen is clearly mounting.
Make sure your customers are happy, guys.
No, Mark, you don't have to say things like that.
Faye's son Mark and outspoken server Amel
Can you...
Mel, I need to make flaming potatoes. Move that.
are beginning to butt heads.
Go do something else. Don't worry about
he
TikTok.
wouldn't-
I'll get it done for you when it's
We
ready.
heard
I'll
you.
put it on
Thank
the
you.
counter.
We hear you. Thank you.
Mel, you have a fucking mouth on you that's unbelievable.
Hey, Mark, watch your mouth. Relax.
Emma, so I can't...
Shut up.
Mark,
Go.
watch
Go.
it. Don't talk to
Go.
me like that.
Come on, you guys.
Go.
Without the staff's knowledge, Chef Ramsay is attempting to show Faye that the restaurant can run without her.
I don't think you really know what goes on in your restaurant when you're not there.
He has set up a stakeout vehicle for her to observe.
Mel, you have a fucking mouth on you that's unbelievable.
Oh my God.
And although Brenda seems to have a firm grip on running the kitchen,
Are those potatoes ready? It needs to go
Yep,
out with this
potatoes
order.
ready.
All right.
Mark and Amel have started to bicker at each other.
Move that.
Emma, so I can't...
Shut up.
Mark,
Go.
watch
Go.
it. Don't talk to me
Go.
like that.
Come on, you guys.
You okay?
Yes.
I swear to God, I'm gonna shove my foot straight up his goddamn ass. Mark.
Sarcasm needs to stop.
Well,
It's called communication.
Brenda was getting straight to the point with Amel.
this is really hard for me.
Why is it hard?
Because I put more dedication and more love into this,
Listen
and
to
then Mark
me.
is gonna yell at me and tell me what
He's
to do.
not
after
yelling
me.
at
What?
you. He's
you kidding? I had parsley in my hand. I was sprinkling on it. I told him I was gonna take it.
Amel gets very frustrated when someone trying to correct her.
No, but look at the way Brenda's controlling the situation.
When Mark says that to us,
Can you stop and listen to me? When something sits on the counter, it needs to go out quickly.
See, Brenda can do it. Look how tough.
He asked you what table so it can go out hot and fresh.
That's Brenda showing that she's capable of being a boss.
Yes.
He is here to help you.
Brenda seems to be in charge now. I'm proud of her.
Do you want to continue to argue?
no, just gonna get this done.
All right, I'm gonna start dishing. Mark, let me know what's ready so we can start dishing.
Chicken's almost ready. Beef shawarma's almost ready. Start dishing, Brenda.
Table 5 is ready.
So I have your order all set.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
You ready? We'll have a little fun with them now, okay?
Sure.
Then you can tell them how proud they are. Last table gone?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Come over, guys. Please. So, why don't you just give Faye a little insight to how it went?
I thought the heat was on for quite a few minutes just because we got slammed with orders, but with the communication with me and Mark, tag teaming on the grill and just communicating across the board.
1 or 2 plates come back, but when we put it back out, not one complaint.
I have a confession to make. Faye did not go home. She was with you because she was sat behind the restaurant in the car park, watching everything you did, listening to everything you said on a monitor. And I think she has something she'd like to say to you all.
I'm really proud of you all. There is a few mistakes that we can work on and
What did you think of Brenda's performance?
amazing. You're amazing, and I feel like I don't tell you enough. It's an eye-opener for me what I saw today, to see how hard you work, and I commend you for taking charge.
And I did this little exercise for Faye to watch to understand how good you are. And let me tell you something, you clearly passed the test.
You did. I was proud
Well
of
done.
you all.
We do have to improve the food, right? Granted, yes? But for me, the relationship was far more important than the food first. Today is a new beginning, okay? Give me 15 minutes, and I'd like to get into the kitchen and start cooking something exciting with the 2 owners. Well done, all of you.
I'm really excited that Faye got to watch how we run the place. I really do hope Faye starts treating me as a partner and not her niece. It's gone on definitely too long, and we're ready to move forward.
I really hope in the future we can agree about staff meeting. And
Definitely.
we have to address what's bothering us. I know now we have to work as a team, and I hope that we could move from my obsession with everything being perfect.
We need to act like a team, and we need to strive as a team.
And I realized it's about time to treat Brenda as my business partner and not only my niece. You know, I know that we need to fix a lot of things.
We definitely proved it to Faye that we can do our jobs. We are capable of helping her out when she needs, and she just needs to allow us to do it. So we'll see what happens.
You did a good job. I'm proud.
Let's go, you two. What is that?
Fresh fish.
Oh, it's definitely fresh fish. How does it feel?
Yeah, let's try.
Awesome.
Here's the thing. Buying fresh, sending that message out to your customers is the only message to go ahead. So I'm going to do two very simple dishes. We'll do a nice yellowtail. We'll do a nice little shrimp kebab.
It's out of this world experience to be taught by Chef Ramsay.
Find the grill and start to mark it.
I am learning that when you said fresh, it means really fresh. It doesn't mean it's frozen fresh.
Fresh lemon juice in. The rice. Now you can smell the herbs.
It smells
okay, and the lemon
amazing.
in there. From there, my herbs go in, and then I've got a little touch of vegetable stock. Just a touch.
What kind of stock?
Vegetable stock. I've poured my heart and soul into this place the last 5 years, and this is the first time I feel like an equal partner with Faye.
I'm just going to show you how we play this up.
If we cook just delicious and fresh, and if Brenda will continue to change her work ethics, be a business owner, I think will make us very strong team. Amazing.
Something very important you should both know. Yesterday, after my lunch, I went around town, but I asked just people walking towards me, tell me about Zania's Flaming Grill. Zania's Flaming Grill, ever heard of it?
No.
Damn.
Passed through and seen it, never really stopped.
Have you been?
I have not.
Nobody's heard of this place, man. Over 3/4 of the people I spoke to, they have never heard of Zania's Flaming Grill. So I've arranged for a small exclusive spot at the Redondo Pier. We're gonna tell Redondo that you're here to stay and we're here to relaunch, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna take little samplers to get the word out there. Most importantly, I want them leaving with Zania's Flaming Grill's flavor.
Okay, awesome.
Get all the team together and we're gonna head to the Redondo Pier, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Come over, guys. Hi, how you feeling?
Hi, Chef.
Feeling good.
So, we're relaunching tomorrow night.
All right.
Yeah? Zania's Flaming Grill is now flaming hot. Why don't you and I work behind?
All right.
Yeah, and then you three can market the hell out of the new Zania's Flaming Grill. Yeah? Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You guys hungry?
Come on in.
Here we go, sir. Enjoy. Enjoy, guys.
Here we go. Enjoy.
A delicious shrimp kebab with a tzatziki sauce.
Enjoy. This is definitely what we need right now. People that actually live really close or just a few minutes away have never heard about us.
Zania's Flaming Grill and PCH is having you at.
We're doing a new launch. We'd love to have you in. We're by the beach. We should let the community know that we are here and we're serving the best of the best.
Enjoy.
How's it taste?
Excellent. It's really good. Delicious.
Anyone for shrimp? Would you like some?
I love the sauce.
Excellent. We've never done anything like this, so I think this is really big to come out here and come together and be a team. We'd love to see you guys. It's a new beginning.
You guys gotta come check us out. Zania's Flaming Grill is gonna be flaming awesome. It's gonna be awesome. What's going on now is just, it's a whole new Zania. Everything is just finally falling in place the way it should be. The motivation, the drive that was lacking is back.
Thank you.
The flame is back, right? Flame is back.
With the word out to the community about the changes at Zania, Chef Ramsay and his team have just 12 hours to turn a Mediterranean restaurant into a beachside hangout.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we feeling?
Very excited, good.
Ready to go crazy.
Are you ready for the new Zania?
Yes. We all are.
No fainting allowed.
Let us see it.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the new Zania's.
Oh my God!
It looks stunning.
I love it.
Wow! Oh my God! Oh my God!
so beautiful.
Gone is that dreary cream colour. We have given it a fun, beachy vibe.
It's as beautiful as they are.
The booths were hideous. We have completely opened this space up, which has given you another 12 seats.
This is a completely different restaurant.
And then we got stalls. We're going to take advantage of that bar.
Amazing.
At the tables, you have these stunning pewter chairs.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful dinner and flatware, donated by Oneida. Plates, bowls, knife and forks, you name it, you've got it.
You can't imagine how thankful I am for this.
Amazing, cool pop art.
I love it.
Quirky, colourful and cool.
Amazing. This is our dream come true.
It is, definitely is. It couldn't be more perfect. It's very hip, very beachy, and we're ready to unite and get this party going.
Thank you so much.
You okay?
I'm very happy.
Oh, okay, you're crying. I thought you were... Okay.
I honestly never dreamed about owning a place like this. My restaurant was really old-fashioned before. Now it's a beautiful place for people to come in after a day at the beach and enjoy a beautiful beach restaurant.
Now that Chef Ramsay has brought the beach vibe to Zania,
Come line over there.
he reveals the new tasty, fresh menu to the staff.
Oh, wow.
Yummy.
Yummy.
First off, the dips. Roasted red pepper hummus, not liquid, but a nice textured hummus. Delicious tabbouleh, parsley, scallions, tomatoes, lemon juice, and classic bulgur wheat.
Beautiful.
And then the lamb meatball gyro, served in the pitta, scallions, and tahini as well.
Wow.
Shrimp kebab, finished with lemon, and beautifully served with the pitta bread. Last night, we cooked together that wonderful yellowtail. Again, sauteed potatoes, red onions, and we serve, grill the fish, and send. Excited to taste?
Definitely.
Yeah? Have a really good taste, because tonight we're going to relaunch this stunning Mediterranean grill with a big bang. Jump in.
The hardest part is figuring out where to start.
This is a party in my mouth right now.
Wow. You're gonna love this.
If I start liking that, we might run low before the customers get here.
Delicious, good recipe. This new menu is a dream. A little bit of a changes makes a big difference.
We should put these two together. Watch this.
I am ready to launch my restaurant tonight. I have everything I need now to really serve Redondo Beach. And it will be just a wonderful feeling to have Brenda and I working together as a team.
Hello, welcome to the new
Nice
and
to see you.
improved Zania.
Ladies.
Having spread the word in Redondo Beach about the new look and menu at Zania Flaming Grill,
This looks so good.
the restaurant is fully booked for relaunch.
Looks like the beach.
It does look like it's cool.
Were you guys ready to order?
I'm gonna go with the grilled local yellowtail, please.
The yellowtail?
The zucchini fritters.
I'm sure you ladies will enjoy everything.
Right, you ready?
We're fired up.
We have the flame back, and I have to show you that tonight.
Okay. Have you warned your husband the flame's back?
I told him earlier today, and he thought I was talking about something else. And I'm sorry.
Keep it clean. It's a family restaurant, for goodness sake.
Okay, zucchini fritters. I'll start that.
Good.
I'm starting the 2 calamaris and the zucchini. Okay.
Okay.
Good, that's it. Talk. The more talking, the better, okay?
Okay, Brenda. Crispy calamari and grilled yellowtail, and what else?
And shrimp
kebab.
For relaunch, Chef Ramsay has set up a new system in the kitchen that has Faye and Brendan working side by side.
Firing up fries,
Beef kebab.
rice on grill.
And so far, the plan is working.
It's yummy. It's so good.
Everything was seasoned perfectly.
But as the orders start to fly in,
2 calamaris and a zucchini fritter coming up. Okay, Faye?
Faye has stopped communicating.
Are we good on rice? Do we need rice, Faye?
Faye, talk to Brenda.
And that's slowing down the delivery of the food.
Food's kind of taking long.
Faye, you don't even look at me. You just stop talking.
I'm doing it.
I know, we're talking words at the same time for me, okay?
Okay.
There we are.
Can I please know the status on table 9? Did you hear me? Faye's so used to having her mindset where she has to do everything.
Faye, come on.
She just needs to understand that it's not just her in the kitchen anymore, that it's her and Brenda.
How far out is table 9?
No answer. I know. What's going next, please, Brenda? Because Faye's turned off.
We got a lamb kebab, medium rare, and the yellowtail. Let me know if you need something, Faye.
She's not even saying anything. She's just turned off.
Faye is just not communicating. And I just truly hope that we can make it through this dinner without totally falling apart.
How are we doing, Faye?
Faye, Faye, Faye!
It's relaunch night at Zania Flaming Grill, and Chef Ramsay has implemented a two-chef system in the kitchen,
How are we doing down there, Faye?
where communication is the key.
Faye, did you get that?
But shortly after dinner started, Faye is shut down and is no longer communicating with Brenda.
Brenda, 30 seconds. Faye has shut down. She's so used to working on her own, she refuses to talk. So get her up, get her, get some, she's just completely flat, silent and flat.
Right.
Yeah, your partner, don't forget. You're in the driver's seat now. Yeah, get her going, please. Please.
How are we doing, Faye? Talk to me. Faye doesn't know how to work with a team.
Come on, talk together, yeah, let's go.
She's used to doing everything by herself,
Tell Brenda what you're doing there.
Okay.
Bryce is behind you, talk to Brenda.
but I am an owner and I am a boss and I need to take control and bring this place back to life. Faye, we just need you to respond. Just because we had a few minutes of downfall, all we do is get right back up and keep going.
Yes.
Right? We don't dwell on it. We pick up and move on.
Yes.
Table 3.
Crispy calamari and grilled yellowtail and what else?
And shrimp
Shrimp
kebab.
kebab.
Keep it going, guys.
What do I need for table 9, Faye?
Meatball gyro.
Meatballs are in the oven.
Good news is you're talking. More
Thank
breaking
you.
news.
With Brenda taking control and encouraging Faye, she is responsive again.
The 2 chicken and the 1 lamb is ready.
Excellent.
Nice.
Table 8.
Excellent.
And this duo are now pushing out orders at a much faster rate.
I like that zucchini fritter. It's good. Yeah.
Thank you, you saved me.
We got each other's back. We're a team.
I am very proud of Brenda tonight. She was my backbone, and it was really nice working as a team. I hope you enjoyed everything, ladies.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The count of 3, Zana's.
1, 2, 3.
Zana!
The flame is back. God bless you all.
First of all, night 1, you've achieved a lot. It wasn't going to be perfect, but let me tell you, it's pretty good. Feedback from the customers, what was it?
I didn't get one bad complaint.
Great.
I talked to a few of the tables, and they were really happy. They loved the new decor, and they said this is what a beach restaurant should look like.
The look of this restaurant is completely different. Do you know what else is completely different? The way you treat each other.
I am very proud of all of you.
Brenda, you are a natural-born leader. Tonight, you confirmed you're a partner.
Thank you.
Today she pulled her weight and she held my back up. She's amazing. Chef Ramsay gave me my family back and my restaurant back. I finally have the partner I always wished for. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much.
Best of luck.
Chef Ramsay has changed our lives, and I am worried about Faye going back to her old ways,
Well done, my darling. Good job.
but we'll see what happens.
When I first arrived, I didn't think a relaunch of this restaurant was even possible. Brenda and Faye were completely at odds, and the staff behind them, they had no direction. But unbelievably tonight, Brenda and Faye were working side by side in their kitchen. My only hope now is that Faye really understands that she's not in this alone. Wow. Beaten by a store-bought hummus. Unbelievable.
After Chef Ramsay left,
I'm gonna come cross out what I just took out.
Okay, baby.
Zania became a popular spot in Redondo Beach. But unfortunately,
The chicken is not done.
Faye has taken a step back.
I want you to flip the chicken because this is the hottest spot in the grill.
It's burning, that's why.
And her stubbornness has resulted in Vanessa and Amel leaving the restaurant.
Whatever. Meatballs are heating up for table 6.
On the positive side, Brenda has taken on a more active role,
It's almost ready.
Excellent.
and the two owners continue to work on their relationship
Keep it up. You're doing good.
Thank you.
as well as maintain their newfound success.
We're glad to have you here. Hope to see you again. Thank you.
Easton, Pennsylvania is located an hour away from Philadelphia. Just outside of downtown Easton is Bella Luna, an Italian restaurant owned by Rosaria Scolo,
This table right here.
who bought the restaurant in 2010 for her 2 sons, Maurizio and Gianfranco.
That's gonna
Nicole.
My son Gianfranco went to culinary school, and one of his dreams was to own his own restaurant.
2 chicken parms, penne vodka, and chicken and broccoli.
So we found a place here, and we took a chance.
Is everything okay?
It's marginal at best.
I feel the community has not responded to us the way we thought. I don't feel they really appreciate fine Italian cooking.
Standard or not?
I just don't think this is worth coming back to ever.
We're in a state that we don't have much business at all. You know, there's days we gotta close early. There's days we don't open for lunch.
If this guy complains still, let me know. People of Easton like mediocre Italian food, frozen food, and that's not what I do.
FYI, they sent the soup back. They said it tasted fatty. Just
It
FYI.
tasted fatty. I studied in Italy and I worked with chefs, and I know what Italian food is.
His chicken's burnt.
What do you mean his chicken is burnt? Does that look like burnt chicken? Please.
Doesn't taste bad to me.
What are we doing wrong? That's my question to myself. What am I doing wrong?
Bella Luna, personally, I think it looks like a morgue. When you walk into this place, I think, where's the viewing? Do I go through that door? Is that where the body's laid out?
But why did they want to speak to me? Why can't you deal with it?
I tried to deal with it, but they
Why
asked
don't
to
you
go
talk to
over
them?
my head.
I've been dealing with everybody all night.
Rosaria is very disorganized.
Why are you in the kitchen, Ma? You should be out on the floor.
Because I'm trying to help out.
No. You gotta help out on the floor.
And she's not a leader. Everybody is running around, burning the candle at both ends. Bella Luna should be on the map, and it's just not. And we need something different.
If we had to close, I would be very disappointed because we worked so hard to make this dream happen, and it would just kind of kill me. It really would.
Bella Luna. Hello.
Welcome, Chef Ramsay.
How are you?
Tracy.
Tracy,
Thank you so
nice to see you. Is this your place?
No, I am the manager here. Rosaria Scolo owns
Right.
it, and her 2 sons, Jaffe, our head chef.
Okay, great.
Maurizio, the son.
So mother and son
Mother and
run the
2
place.
sons,
Do you normally greet customers before they even get out of the car?
No,
Serious?
you're special.
I'm special.
You absolutely special.
I'm happy to be
and
here.
you smell good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad are they?
-2.
Oh, shit.
They're very stubborn. Rosaria coddles Jaffe. You know, if a customer sends a plate back, she'll defend the son instead of saying the customer's always right.
Wow.
That makes me insane.
Are the locals biting?
No.
No.
No, not
No
at
one's
all.
biting.
And this place should be banging. We have to do things. I run a 50 Shades of Grey bingo on a Thursday
Jeez.
night.
Say that again?
50 Shades of Grey bingo.
Bingo?
It's adult bingo.
Adult bingo.
Yeah, it's-
Handcuffs involved?
No.
No.
Well, they could be if you wanted.
But I mean, why would you? No. God, no.
Jeez, man. Just arrived.
We just try and think of anything that will create a buzz, a
But-
stir.
Okay, your hair looks great, by the way. Turn around, it looks lovely.
It's a chia pet, by the
Can we get inside?
Please come. It's an honor.
Thank you for the briefing, by the way. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Is it Christmas?
Yeah.
What's with all the Christmas decorations? We are in the middle of July, right?
It's Christmas in July.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Chef Ramsay.
You must be...
I'm Rosario.
Rosario, nice to see
Can I
you.
give you a hug and a kiss? I'm Italian. That's what we do. Nice to meet you.
Let's go inside, shall we?
Sure.
In the barn, have a little chat. Excellent. Okay, first of all, let's go back to the beginning. How long have you been open?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, good. And what kind of background do you have?
I don't have experience of owning my own restaurant. Neither did my son. But we all have the passion for food. And since Gianfranco went to school and he wanted to become a chef, you know, this was our dream.
So he has restaurant experience?
Well, when he finished school, he did an internship in Manhattan. And then after that, we just jumped in here. So I wouldn't say... I
can't
wouldn't
go.
say he had...
Internship to ownership?
Yes.
No, come on.
So we all... Yes.
What about the big bit in between, the things called experience?
Didn't have any.
But you had a vision?
We had a vision.
Wow.
Followed it.
So how's the food?
I think it's more authentic than than
Okay.
other places around
Right.
here. We make everything fresh. We don't use anything frozen.
That's great news.
You know,
That's
we
great
only
news.
have one freezer. And this is the way I want it to be. I want to bring out fresh Italian food.
But why wouldn't Eastern embrace that? Why wouldn't they support you?
I don't know. I think they're used to one thing. Like, if they're used to frozen food and you give them fresh, authentic, they will not appreciate it.
So you're saying they'd be more upset with fresh as opposed to frozen?
Yeah.
The food is not the problem here. It's probably more of the community really don't know about fresh, authentic Italian food.
Good afternoon, Chef. Maurizio.
Maurizio, good to see you, bud.
Mauricio, and this is Chef Gianfranco.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you, bud. So, this is a dream come true for you, right?
It is.
You running a business with your mum.
Yes.
And are there any issues with you and your mum running this restaurant?
Yes. Like communication, me and my mom.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, hard because it's your mother and, you know, we are both bosses together, but sometimes I don't agree and I tell her, but she just don't listen.
And how do you rate your food in terms of a scale of 1 to 10? Where'd you go?
8.
8. Fantastic. Well, listen, I'll catch up with you after lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Here we go, chef. Bar, dinner, lunch.
Bar, dinner, lunch.
Yes,
So, God almighty. Okay, who's been writing letters to our valued customers? Thank you for choosing Bella Luna. Okay, we take great pride in preparing every meal and refuse to serve substandard food. That's nice to hear. I like that. Good. Shall we order?
Okay. What would you like?
Okay, my darling. I'll go for the veal, salt and bocca. The penne alla vodka.
Okay.
And throw some mussels in there as well.
Marinara?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you, my darling.
Yes, chef. Here we go. Okay, he wants veal salt on bocca, penne alla vodka. That's it. Oh, and a mussels marinara, please.
Damn, cooking for a world-class chef.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very well. What's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole. How long have you been here?
A year and a half.
In your mind, what's wrong with the place?
Management not focusing on, in my opinion, what they're supposed to be doing.
So totally unfocused.
Yeah, there's a lot of name calling, disrespectfulness in the back.
Really? What, from the kitchen?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your meal.
Thank you. She seems like a nice girl.
No.
What do you mean?
No. Out of her mind.
Serious?
Yes, chef. Nicole is a moron.
Did I serve you?
Nicole needs to be out of here. But I leave that up to Rosario.
And this is the salt and vodka?
Yes, chef.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
Wow. How hideous does that look? My God, it's bland. Chewy, and it's been beaten the crap out of. It's fucking disgusting.
I think he's complaining about the veal, Joff, that it's tough.
I did it not even 2 seconds. I flipped it really quick.
Tenderize it. I mean, we do have one of the best veals. We get it from the butcher in Queens, so I don't know. Unless you overcooked it?
Yeah, I did not overcook it, bro.
This is so overcooked. It's extraordinary. A little taste of that. Oh my good God. I mean, it's dusted with flour. See all this?
Yes.
See this here? That's gunge. That's just raw flour. That is like you can make a fucking pizza dough with that. That's that's gunge.
I'll remove it. Thank you, chef.
Wow.
How's the veal, Trey?
Veal's overcooked. He said gunge. He called it. It's just flour.
Wow. I mean, this is fucking crazy. If Chef Ramsay doesn't like the veal, there's nothing I can do about that because that's the way it's made. And I'm not going to change that.
Okay, chef. This is our penne alla vodka.
Can I just give you that much all yellow and bits of crap? Why is it drowned in sauce?
I cannot answer that.
I mean, it's like baby vomit. The sauce is disgusting and that is gross. Can the chef not cook pasta?
We have inconsistencies.
Should have grabbed the penne that I cooked this morning.
Why?
Penne that I just cooked that's sitting there fresh. Didn't even get oiled yet.
What did we give him?
Penne I cooked yesterday. Sure, there's a difference.
It still tastes good.
You didn't like the taste?
No.
You didn't like
No,
the taste? Okay.
awful. Said it was like baby vomit.
Baby vomit.
Baby vomit.
Wow. Okay.
Rosario, come over. Apart from being drowned in sauce, the pasta's like mush. Would you mind? Because everyone starts thinking I'm exaggerating, but it's like overcooked. Disgusting.
But the flavor is not bad.
Oh, I disagree.
You disagree with the flavor?
The sauce is bland. There's no salt in the sauce and there's too much garlic. But for me, the fundamentals, when you come to an Italian restaurant, is the pasta. The pasta's overcooked. That's the embarrassing part. Anyway, can you get the chef to taste that?
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Wow.
Taste the pasta. Yes. You said it's drowned in sauce. That it doesn't have any flavor.
The sauce doesn't have any flavor?
What he said.
Oh, deal.
8 out of 10. Trust me, right now, he's not even 8 out of 100.
All right. Thank you, chef.
I hope. Good luck.
Wow. Yeah, are we sure?
That's it.
When I think of Italian cuisine, it's done with an exciting, generous amount of mussels in a bowl, but that has to be the tightest portion of mussels I've ever seen in my entire life. Is that what customers get?
This is what customers get, chef.
But how much is that?
Not really sure, chef.
Can you find out how much this one is?
Yes, chef,
Please?
I will.
I mean, seriously.
Oh my God, how much are the mussels?
Look in the computer, Tracy, and find out.
Sister, you did. Wow, you really just said that to me. You didn't know? You own the fucking place, sister.
I know, $10.
Oh,
You should know too.
Come on.
It's $10.
How hard was that to tell me when I'm dealing with this shit?
I thought it was a mussel. It's a fucking clove of garlic. Damn.
$10, chef.
Holy crap. They taste frozen. Can you just check with the chef because they are so chewy?
Yes, I will, chef.
Yeah, please. Man.
Are the mussels frozen?
Yes.
You should have fresh mussels.
We cannot have fresh mussels when we have a menu that's extremely large.
They taste so chewy.
Yes, chef, they are frozen.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Come on. Can you come in the kitchen with me?
Yes.
So far, he likes nothing. I'm gonna start flipping out in 2 seconds.
After owner Rosaria's description of Bella Luna's food as authentic and fresh,
disgusting,
Chef Ramsay is beyond disappointed, and he is in need of an explanation.
Okay, come over. I don't know where to start. My experience at lunchtime was dreadful. And there was nothing authentic in what you just served me. And I'm struggling. The big kick in the balls for me, the mussels are actually frozen. Why are you serving frozen mussels? No, I need to know, because you told me fresh. I'm only going on what you told me.
We don't sell enough mussels for me to have them fresh every week.
So then what's the most important thing to do about that dish?
Take it off the menu.
Take them off the menu. So why haven't you?
She doesn't want to take things off the menu.
Who is she?
My mother.
Why would you do it?
Maybe we can't afford to make new menus.
I try not to have anything frozen on the menu.
Stop. I try not to have anything frozen on the menu. Did you just say that?
Yes, you did say that.
Right,
but
so they're frozen.
Then him as a chef, he should tell me, take them off the menu.
I did tell you.
Him as a chef?
Yes.
I did
take
tell
them
you.
off the menu.
Why is it still on? Why?
It's still on because there's a constant circle of miscommunication. Who wants it off, who wants it on, and it still stays on by the end of the week.
I don't know what it is, thinking that you can just buy a restaurant because it succumbs to your dreams. Your fundamentals are all screwed up, and you have big issues here, from making pasta to proper seasoning. You've got more chance winning the lottery than you have becoming a success here.
Can you read that?
Good evening. Just give it a quick run through. How does the line work? Who does what?
You're not
he
gonna
stays
get
on
any
that side, I
tickets.
stay on this side. We try not to like cross each other so we don't step on each other's toes.
Why can't we get tickets?
These are what we have.
We just on bits of paper like that.
Yes, you have bits of paper like
That's
that. That is
insane.
it. There's no proper tickets.
I need the shrimp from the microwave, Dustin.
Show me those shrimp, please. Where do they come from? The microwave, does he?
Yeah, we defrost them in the microwave.
So frozen shrimp?
Yep.
Just asking. Okay. What's that in there?
Chicken juice.
Defrosting chicken in a wash-hand basin full of blood. And then we're prepping it next to a cooked meatball.
Wow.
Here, go ahead.
I'm not seeing very much what you're portraying at the front of the menu. You know, the fresh ingredients, and please be understanding. And you know the chicken's frozen?
The chicken we buy fresh.
Chicken's frozen. Well, when you come around, I'll show you where they're frozen. Are those chicken breasts frozen?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they are, thank you. The chicken's not fresh, it's frozen. We're defrosting it here in the wash-hand basin. See that blood there? And you don't know that this is frozen.
You're yelling at me. This is an issue that you should take with the chef.
Do you know we defrost the shrimp in the microwave before we soak them?
No, I know that we put it in ice water.
What? Dustin?
Yes.
You were defrosting the frozen shrimp where?
In the microwave.
We don't put them in the water.
No.
Okay, so you didn't tell me any of this when I first met you. All you told me about was your freshness. You turned around and said the authenticity and what you
Right.
stand for. That's what you told me.
Right, and I
So-
still believe in that.
You believe in it, but you're not actually practicing it.
Yes,
So you're saying one thing and doing the opposite.
right.
Fucking hell. What?
After feeling misled by Rosaria about the freshness of the food,
God.
Chef Ramsay decides to do a little investigating to find out what is really going on in this restaurant.
Ugh. How much chicken does one restaurant need? Wow. Calamari is not even frozen. And here, voila, my delicious Italian mussels.
Have you got 2 seconds, Rosario?
What happened now?
How much chicken do you think you have in the freezer?
I don't know.
Let me show you.
I rarely come down here, so I really don't know. We buy it fresh. It's fresh.
Really? Just
That's the calamari we got today.
frozen at the bottom?
Right.
Hold it.
We got it in this morning.
And we're freezing it. And then we're defrosting it to send it back out. Why should anybody wait for shit like this?
I saw the calamari being fresh today. It's fresh. We bring it in fresh. We got the delivery this morning.
Are you crazy? So why in denial?
The kitchen is not my responsibility. I have enough responsibilities, Gordon. Am I a superwoman?
How could you not know?
I don't have 20 years of experience.
If you are making the statement of being fresh, being authentic, you don't need 20 years experience. You should know everything. You should know what's going on in every fridge.
So it's my fault.
So if it's not your fault, then whose is it?
I'm not the chef, Gordon. You're pointing everything out on me.
Yeah, let me go and get him.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ramsay's down in the basement.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, ain't going like that.
Have you got 2 seconds?
Yeah. What's the matter?
Let me show you. You don't prep that much chicken and then freeze it like that.
We buy them fresh and we bread them and we make them ourselves.
You're telling me that. So I'm sat there like an idiot believing you.
I didn't call you an idiot.
I'm calling myself an idiot because I believed you. You're allowing these practices to happen, making false claims.
I'm not a fan of frozen food. I
don't get
like
this.
frozen food.
You're endorsing it. You run a business selling it.
Like I said, I
you just
don't.
say no. I mean, this is insane. You don't like frozen food.
I don't like frozen food.
What the fuck?
I don't like frozen food.
So you have the nerve to serve it to your customers.
So it's not working because this is frozen. That's what you're telling me. If something is frozen, it's bad. If it stays frozen, it's bad.
Come on. You can't be this naive.
I don't know why we don't have people coming through the door.
I feel like screaming because it's like you're in denial. This is not cost control. This is stupidity at its best. You don't need to be a culinary genius to identify how bad this is.
Why don't you stick up?
He's right. You knew it from the minute we came in here, Mom.
Okay. That's so wrong. He wants to hear it from you.
I would say it's my mother's fault. It's her restaurant, and I might be pointed as the bad guy, but I'm not.
After being frustrated with Gianfranco and Rosario over the deplorable state of their food storage, Chef Ramsay heads back upstairs to see what's inside the walk-in refrigerator.
Oh, look at that. Lizard in a desert wouldn't eat that. Wow. Gone through and through. Absolutely disgusting. Fresh turnips. Oh, my God. Oh, look at the colour of that. It makes me gag. That is veal. Oh, you dirty bastards.
Zania, what the fuck is that?
These are my, I don't serve these. These are mine.
How many times a day do you go into that walk-in? Roughly?
100.
100. Disgusting. Hold on.
That's broccoli rabe, left over from my brother's wedding.
They're left over from your brother's wedding.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Have you any idea how bad a turnip needs to go before it gets that bad? Touch that. Just touch. Just.
I'm not serving it. We're not using it.
No disrespect, but what would you know has been served?
No,
I don't know why
it's not funny. It's not funny. I am fucking pissed off. Wait, it gets worse.
Nobody throws anything out.
I can't wait for this fucking excuse.
Have you any idea how bad a slice of veal needs to go that colour? Just smell that.
What was that color?
Why is there veal in there?
It smells bad. How long is that there?
It couldn't have been 2 days, Mom.
Oh, fuck off. 2 days.
What in the fuck is going on? You don't fucking care, you do?
Of course I do care.
You don't give a shit.
Says who?
That walk in there is a disgusting mess. You should be ashamed.
Hair in the food.
Hair in the food? Who just said hair in the food?
Me.
Is this a joke? Come round.
Oh, no, I think she's talking to somebody.
If you were examined tonight, what do you think would happen?
Close you down.
Close down.
Can you go out there and apologise to every customer?
Yes.
I am shutting it down.
May I have your attention, please? We here at Bella Luna apologize for any inconvenience to you wonderful people of this community tonight, but we are shutting it down. We are not worthy to continue this service. All right, it's been shut down.
Can we close that door, please? It's just gonna keep getting hotter in there, and more stuff is gonna go bad.
What more stuff can go worse? Tell me.
I have no clue.
And now, in the last 60 seconds, all of a sudden you give a fucking shit about what's gonna go off? You've got lazy, and yet you cannot accept it. You're done, aren't you? You're finished.
What do you mean, finished? For the night?
No, not for the night, but just in general. You're a spent force.
No, it's not who I am.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't gave up. If I have, I would have left you. I would have left you here by yourself. It's not my fault. She thought everything could work. She thought it was easy. And I told her it's not going to be easy.
Well, how about you stepping up?
All the pressure, all the tension, it's building on top, and me not getting paid.
There's a reason why you haven't had a fucking paycheck in 2 years. Do you ever stop and ask yourselves? You're making so many mistakes, you don't even know what's right or wrong. And you're allowing him to do it. You're both destroying each other. I'm amazed you've stayed open for 3 fucking years.
And I can't do everything for them. I cannot be checking produce.
Why did you buy a restaurant when none of you worked in one?
I don't know what to do next.
I don't know what to do, Chef.
That makes 3 of us, because right now, I've got fucking no idea where to start. A chef that's checked out, that's given up and an owner that's in fucking denial.
I'm not in denial. I'm not.
You can show them a lot better than this job. I know you can. Come on, that walk-in's not that big. Something's got to change here, man. The cards are laid out. Either we go all in or we turn around.
We're not making any money.
We haven't made any money. And now we ran out of heart. Jeff, you know what to do. You just lost yourself. You were taught right, and you have traditions from our family. You just gotta put that back in play, you know?
Here we go, guys.
Fed up with both Rosaria and Gianfranco, Chef Ramsay has devised a plan to get everything, once and for all, out into the open.
Okay, Gianfranco, Rosaria, each of you is going on trial. One at a time, so you're gonna come up here and defend yourself. Got it? Rosario, I'd like you to go first. Come on down. Okay, take the podium. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Tracy, Rosario's weaknesses, what are they?
Very weak in discipline with the staff. She needs to be tougher on the back kitchen. She needs to be tougher on the front.
Okay. But I don't think I'm weak. People do mistake my kindness for weakness. But I'm not a weak person.
But you're weak. You're weak because she lets people walk all over her.
So that's one point. Yeah, I'm too nice. Go ahead. Next.
Unorganized, mismanagement, no follow through. You know.
But I'm one person. I cannot be doing everything. If my job was just to manage and sit in my office and take care of my bills, I would have everything down packed.
And that's
but
what
I'm
it
there
should be.
serving.
And that's what it
I'm
should
doing
be.
bar. I feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown.
And then I walk
nobody
out,
understands.
and you're
nobody
cleaning
gives
windows.
A shit.
How many times have I said
nobody
to you?
cleans windows, and I'm there cleaning instead of going into the walk-in and checking to see if there's any produce that's going bad. Okay, last night was an eye-opening for me. I didn't have no clue what the hell goes on into that walk-in.
Okay, Gianfranco, yeah?
She's too nice, and people step over her. And
She's too nice to you, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very
Too
nice.
nice
She
to
babies you.
You would have been fired a long time if you were in someone else's kitchen. How about that? How about stepping up to your plate and really show your passion that you lost? You lost your passion, Gianfranco. What happened to the passion that you had? You wanted to be a chef. I didn't push you to be a chef. That was your dream to be a chef. You wanted to go to school. You made it happen.
Jeff, maybe this is the wrong way round. How about you getting up and swapping places with your mother?
Yeah.
Let's go. Because it's just starting to shift to you, my boy. You also have to take responsibility for your own actions.
I will continue. Why are you letting go? Why?
I feel like I do all this work, and I don't get any credit for it, and I don't really show my true passion because I'm just working with this disgustingly huge menu that I do not like.
You got to take responsibility too. It's not just hers. It's not just yours. But I mean, at least take your half.
I don't have the time and the money
But
to
I
go.
tell him to take over. You're the chef. Make a menu, okay? If he takes the bull by its horn and he just does it, I'm not gonna say no. So put your foot down. Grow some balls, like I always tell you.
You are a chef, young man, but you need to find your voice.
You're right, I do.
Okay. Thank you. Let me tell you something. You need input from another source. Hang on a second. Come in, thank you. Bill, good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Bill,
Hi.
and he brought a few of his friends. Take a seat, ladies and gentlemen, please come through. These people represent the town of Easton. You'll probably recognize them because they've all dined in your restaurant, Rosario. Ladies and gentlemen, the owners and the staff need to hear from you. What were your recent experiences when you went to Bella Luna? Fire away, please.
There was a fly in the wedding suit, and it was kind of an embarrassment, and we just left it there because we just didn't want it.
Soup of the day. Rosario, I mean, anything to say to Bill?
I apologize about that. I just apologize.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. Next, please.
The food and the service have both been subpar. All of our entrees came out at different times, making it very difficult to enjoy a family meal.
That's my issue with food being prepared and sitting on the line because we're short-staffed.
It's not the customer's problem, the fact that you're short-staffed. It's not just the service. Alicia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, please.
I went there once. Food was subpar, very disappointing experience for what I expected. Everybody has a bad night. I figured I'd give you another chance. And the second time I went, it was extremely disappointing. Our dinners were totally wrong. My son ordered chicken, he got veal. I threw my money on my table and said, I'm done. I will never come back here.
Oh, sorry about that experience.
Next, please.
The food, everything just did not work out. But what really, really stood in my mind was I ordered a cannoli, and the cannoli was sour. And so you came over to me, and you gave me a fresh cannoli. Well, why didn't you give me the fresh cannoli first, rather than give me an old cannoli that left a horrid taste in my mouth? I mean, a sour cannoli, I mean, it can get you sick.
Right, but I was not aware that you were giving the sour cannoli that wasn't good.
Well, maybe the sour cannoli shouldn't even be there.
I was not giving it to you, you know?
But my point is as the
when
owner,
the cannoli
manager...
came back, and then I tasted it, and then I said, this is going bad.
Well, yeah.
Gone bad, not going. Gone bad.
It's bad.
Once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back, is it? So, you know, that should be gone the night before. You know, it shouldn't be there.
That's what I was saying. Like, why even serve something that is questionable?
No, you're right.
That was
Totally
just,
right.
That was the experience that I said, I don't think I'll ever come back to this restaurant.
Wow. To hear what they were saying, you know, the reality, as much as it hurts, it's the truth.
This feedback this morning has been pivotal. I hope you'll all be willing to give Bella Luna one more chance. On behalf of the owners and the team, I'd like to say a big thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed.
I think everything has to be changed. And if that's what we need to hear to make things better and get Bella Luna back on the map, I guess that's what we need to hear.
Convinced that Rosaria and Gianfranco are now fully aware that change is their only option, Chef Ramsay goes ahead with stage one of his plan, transforming the dated decor of Bella Luna.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Chef. Welcome to the new Bella Luna.
Oh my,
kidding
oh my
me?
God.
Wow. Do you see this, Ma?
Amazing. Oh my God.
How bright and refreshing does this beautiful restaurant look?
Do you like it, John?
I love it.
Gone is that dark red maroon color. We've lightened up the walls, the ceiling with that beautiful gray.
Oh my God.
Gone are those hideous tables in the middle, placed them with rustic, centralized tables. Great for families. It's got that communal feel as well. And the back wall, the entrance of the kitchen, we've had a little bit of fun there. Those cutting boards just give it that nice rustic charm.
Oh, yes. I never thought Bella Luna had any chance of looking this amazing. Oh, I'm still speechless, and everybody will tell you, I'm never speechless.
When I first arrived here, this area was a bit of a disaster. What I'm about to show you is something that is unique. This will be a game changer because you have now a state-of-the-art, stunning, brand new,
Here we go.
beautiful POS system from Dinaware. It's going to transform your business. You can track your inventory. You can adjust your costings, labor costs, and what we need to hit on a weekly basis. And trust me, chefs, it'll be so much less of a confusion for you in the kitchen. This thing is going to be an absolute dream machine. Excited?
Very.
Good.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I can't believe that I'm standing in Bella Luna. I feel like a little girl when I was back in Sicily. It's amazing. I'm just so thrilled. This is like a dream. Wow, I can't believe it.
Okay, come over, please. Take a good look at Bella Luna's new food.
Oh my God, I love it.
Take a menu, my darling, and pass them along. The first course, steamed mussels, fresh
When they're open, they're cooked. You send them. That's how you should be serving a bowl of mussels.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Delicious cavatelli, beautifully handmade, light, creamy tomato sauce. Next to that, you've got the delicious lasagna, homemade lasagna done with a nice, rich bolognese sauce. You've got a wonderful pan-seared salmon served on a bed of risotto, fragrant risotto with tomatoes, raisins, parmesan, and a little olive oil vinaigrette. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Presentation, like, it's got to look good. And it does.
Absolutely.
Absolutely no frozen food here at all. Fresh, clean ingredients.
Hello, welcome to the new Bella Luna. How we doing? Beautiful. Thank you.
It's relaunch night, and Chef Ramsay is determined to change Bella Luna's negative reputation.
So how are you?
Thank you for coming back.
No problem.
So he's invited back many of the unhappy customers that were at the town hall.
Hello.
And impasto up.
Cavatelli and chicken parm, that completes table 6. Go, 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 go.
Very early into service, John Franco's attention to detail in the kitchen is paying off, as customers are thoroughly enjoying Chef Ramsay's new menu.
How was it?
Oh my God, it's better than my mom's. She's Italian. So good.
Gianfranco, Nicole put in an ossobuco and a pasta dish that they're waiting a long time.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
Come on, guys. Fucking hell.
Okay, all right, look how many tickets we have back here.
But just midway into service, John Franco is overwhelmed with the rush of tickets
I need steamed mussels.
We're working on it, Tracy.
and maintaining the standards of the new menu.
Now, which table did she say I need? Wait.
Come on!
And a relaunch that started off on a positive note is suddenly in jeopardy.
Still waiting on table 6. How long do you think?
It's gonna be a little bit more because you have a well-done prime rib.
No, I don't have a well-done prime rib.
All right, so, okay.
Come on, guys. Get the tables together.
A minestrone and a Caesar salad.
Are you kidding me? All of you. Quick! If you think I'm serving that, you're dreaming. We may as well go back to where we were.
You're right.
All of a sudden, we've just dropped the fucking standards. And the next person that throws that out at me, I will throw them out.
Yes, chef.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Come here, you. Is that what you busted your ass off for?
No. Absolutely not.
Come on. You're right. It's in front of your eyes. Get them together.
It's relaunch night, and John Franco's standards have dropped in the middle of service.
If you think I'm serving that, you're dreaming.
And Chef Ramsay is not exactly pleased.
Is that what you busted your ass off for?
No. Absolutely not.
Come on.
You're right.
It's in front of your eyes. Get them together.
Yes,
Two
sir.
ways a kitchen functions. You run it or it runs you.
All right.
Come on, you can do it.
It's been about an hour and a half, right?
One little mistake and he sinks to oblivion. Get in there and get him lifted up.
Come on, honey, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Everybody's happy. They love the food. Don't let one little mistake keep you down.
I'm trying.
Okay, honey, don't worry.
Gianfranco is under a lot of pressure right now,
You guys are doing great.
but he needs to know how to deal and work with the pressure as well.
All right, guys, gotta get a hold of ourselves. We need another bruschetta. We need all this stuff plated. I need a pappardelle and ossobuco right away.
That's it.
Are we ready for table 6?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Let's go. Stop plating that.
Very nice. Keep it going.
Salmon, I need it right away. Plated. It's in the oven. Run that out, and now I have appetizers ready.
I'm proud of you. This is amazing to me to see John Franco actually get a voice.
There you go. That's the pappardelle.
How we doing? How was your dessert?
Oh, so good. Really good.
This is our first time here, but not our last.
It was a pleasure serving you, and we'll see you soon.
Tonight, let's be honest, wasn't perfect, but we went a long way to impressing the locals. Young man, I finally heard your voice tonight, but it needs to be there from the beginning to the end. And you can't have your head in a pan, because this place is going to be busy.
Thank you so
Chef.
much.
Good night. Take care of your mom, okay?
Yes.
Chef? Okay. Well, a big man. Thank you. Darling, come here, you. Take care.
God bless you.
God bless you. Good night. What a night. A mother and the two sons moved from New York to Easton to open their dream restaurant 3 years ago. But truthfully, they were not ready for such a big challenge. But now, they have the roadmap on how to succeed. But what they really need more than anything is the discipline to follow it through. Wow, Bella Luna, fingers crossed. What a place.
In the months that followed,
Welcome to the new Bella Luna.
Rosaria took Chef Ramsay's suggestions and Bella Luna's business increased significantly.
Good job, everybody. I really want to thank Chef Ramsay for choosing us to help us and try to save Bella Luna. I feel so blessed. Grazie.
You got it, Mom.
Due to some issues with the landlord, Bella Luna had to close temporarily and is now searching for a new location. They hope to reopen very soon.